Something that I did struggle with for a while was accepting that this was what my life was and what my past was. My name is Izzy, and I've been attending Story City for almost 6 years now with my family. I am growing up in a Christian home where apprenticing Jesus and how to do that well and teach others is really a big deal in our family. Around 7 or 8, I started asking those hard questions. What is justice, and why is our God a God of justice? Around 10 years old, I really learned how God prevailed in that justice in my life. I had found out for the last 5 years that I had been sexually abused by my uncle. I didn't know what was being done to me was wrong. I don't know if I thought it was normal, but I didn't think anything of it. So we had found out that he was doing that to other members of my extended family as well, and the police and everyone around us, they need to question every person in the family. So eventually the question finally got to me, and they asked, not expecting a yes. And as soon as they asked that question, I realized that something was wrong and that I should not be answering yes to this question. There was about, I would say, a 6-month explosion of things that I really had to grow up for as a 10-year-old. I had to go to multiple doctor's visits, speak to lawyers and therapists, as well as the police, trying to build a case against him, having to do a lot of it on my own. My parents weren't allowed in the room, and I had to recall my entire last 5 years, and trying to explain that was very difficult in a sense of I didn't even know what was happening. Yeah. I remember one night my mom and I created a little diagram of the court and what it would look like, and I got to pick out everyone that I wanted to be in there. I got to pick out a picture of an angel. I picked out probably the scariest one I could find, because I knew that if I could find a scary one and the scary one was on my side, that no darkness could touch me. Nothing of Satan could touch me if I knew that an angel of the Lord was sitting right next to me. So that is a justice that I feel like I've really experienced. Getting to beat Satan with my own knowledge of the Bible, the knowledge of that I have an angel who is willing to protect me at all costs. And that is what he did throughout my life, and that's what he's continuing doing. Being almost 8 years out of that experience, I am still learning what God's love and what his justice means for me in an everyday life. I think the biggest fear that I have that I'm working on every day is if I'm being manipulated or lied to right in front of my face. Even though God knew my heart about that fear, I finally decided to really dive deep and talk to him about it and pray and go into the Word with it. He took time to know my heart and to know my fears, my loves, my anxieties, and he chose to take all of that on so that I didn't have to. He is my protector, and at 10 and at almost 18, that has never changed. His love for me has never changed. His justice for me has never changed, and I'm so excited that it never will.